It's hot. Mmm! Oh my gosh. We're making kimchi, my favorite thing in the entire world. Kimchi is a fermented vegetable. The most common kimchi you'll see is Napa cabbage, and it's usually spicy. I make kimchi every week, so I'll show you. And then we're gonna use that kimchi and turn it into kimchi fried rice. That's gonna be my favorite bite right there. You probably know this about me, but I am the kimchi queen. I love kimchi so much. It's literally my heart. I even have it tattooed on my wrists. Kimchi babies, they're so cute. Before we get started, make sure you like and subscribe so you don't miss any recipes. Now let's go. Kimchi has onion, Asian pear, lots of aromatics, but a key ingredient in kimchi is gochugaru. Here we go, gochugaru. Gochugaru is a Korean chili flake. It's such an essential ingredient for kimchi, and there's nothing that really mimics that floral, spicy, sweet flavor that gochugaru gives to the kimchi. Also, the signature bright red color, it comes from this gochugaru. So I've already started chopping my Napa cabbage, 1 to 2 inch chop, like a bite-sized piece. If you cut it up before you ferment it, it's a lot easier, it's a quicker process. The first step is we want to brine our cabbage. So we are making the classic Napa cabbage red kimchi, and this one specifically is called mak kimchi. Kind of means like quick. Fast to make, quick to ferment, and quick to eat too. I'm using just regular kosher salt and a little bit of warm water. Anything that's salted and fermented is considered a kimchi. This process of kimchi is really important. It's the brining process, and this will help the texture of the kimchi, will help it ferment. Okay, you see how I am tossing? And I'm adding layers of salt as I add more cabbage. And you guys, this is 1 head of Napa. I know it seems like a lot, but what's gonna happen is the salt is gonna draw out all of the moisture from this Napa cabbage, and it's gonna shrink in size. In 30 minutes, I'm gonna come back to this, give it a toss. And we're doing this in 30-minute intervals until about 2 hours. And then you'll see that the cabbage has really wilted and kind of shrunk in size. 30 minutes later, quick toss, that's all it needs. Pressing it back down, another 30 minutes. Look how much it reduced in size. It's not quite there yet. It still has too much texture. Quick toss, more time. 30 minutes later. Okay, so it's been about a total 2 hours since my cabbage has been brining. By now, your cabbage should look very wilted, kind of shrunk in size, and should be able to kind of bend and move the cabbage. Now we're ready to rinse. We're just gonna go ahead and strain it out. We're gonna do this 3 times. And I'm gonna know that I washed it enough by tasting it. You want it to be crunchy without being crisp. The second thing you're testing for, it should be slightly seasoned, but not salty at all. That's perfect. So now this, we're gonna let the cabbage drain and dry out while we make our kimchi paste. 1 tablespoon of rice flour. And then we're gonna use 1/4 cup of water. I do wanna whisk it. Make sure the rice flour is dissolved before you turn on the heat. In no time, it will become pasty. Literally takes 1 minute. It's already starting to come together. And you want to really do it on low heat because you really want a smooth paste. See, I think that was 30 seconds, literally. It was so fast. This rice roux is what makes the kimchi paste. So it helps it cling onto the cabbage. And then 1 tablespoon of sugar, and that's gonna dissolve in the rice roux. We're just gonna let that cool and work on our other ingredients. We got a whole bunch of garlic, ginger, onion, and then our Korean pear. It's floral, it gives it sweetness. It's a special ingredient in Korean cuisine. And then everything goes into the food processor. Okay, all right, all right. 5 out of 5. Yes! Gotta have some fun in the kitchen, you know? Should have become a basketball player, huh? Yeah, right. Okay, so food processor goes on. Right. We want it as chopped as possible, but not a puree. Traditionally, when you make kimchi, you would be like grinding it. That's the texture that we want. Okay, so everything goes in. Beautiful aromatic veggies. And then remember our rice roux? It's now cooled down, kind of became like gelatin almost. That goes in. Some fish sauce, gochugaru, and I'm using the coarse one. You don't want to use the fine gochugaru for this because then it would just become a little pasty. So always coarse gochugaru for kimchi. Then you just mix everything together. Smells so good. It smells like kimchi. And look at this. Vibrant red, pungent. That's what you want. It's like kimchi is not, you know, a delicate thing. It is punchy. Scallions. Directly into our kimchi paste because this is the moment of truth. We're gonna put our kimchi together. Now, I suggest wearing gloves for this because it's quite spicy. Yes, you can use your bare hands. My grandma did, but your hands are probably gonna burn for a few days if you do that. This is kimchi. You know, you need your 손맛, your hand taste. Okay? The cabbage goes in straight directly into your kimchi paste. And then we're gonna toss. So your hand supposedly has a specific taste to it. And in Korea, this is like one of the most important things. It's like the hand taste, the 손맛. Every family has their hand taste. My grandma had her 손맛, her hand taste, and I literally have her 손맛. My food tastes exactly like hers. And I think it's really because it's the palate. It's like what I grew up with. It's the memory of like her food. I was thinking of a lot of different names for my cookbook, and I feel like hand taste really describes the style of my food because my earliest memory of food was with my grandmother and what she cooked for me. So you see what I'm doing? I'm lightly tossing the kimchi paste onto the cabbage, really gently mixing the cabbage without bruising it. Toss, mix, toss, mix. You're gonna do this until your paste is really well incorporated into the cabbage. Got a taste. That's perfect. Delicious. All right. So this is ready to be jarred up. And when you're jarring it, just make sure that you're pressing it. We definitely want to press it in because we don't want any air pockets because this is where the fermentation will happen. That was really the perfect amount, right? And there's still a little bit of space so it has room to breathe and really kind of become fermented. And then add a little bit of plastic wrap on top. It's just like cleaner. All right, so I'm gonna put this in a cool, dry place. And after one day, I'll come back to it. I will open it and press it down. And you really wanna do this because it starts to separate. If you mix it in and press it, it'll help the juice kind of form back into the kimchi. And then the second day, when I open it, you might hear a little bit of sound, all the gas releasing. This is called burping the kimchi. And you just wanna release some of that gas, press it down again. And then the third day, I'll check it again, burp it again, and then it will go into my fridge. And then we're gonna ferment it further at a colder temperature. And that's really the fun of it. It's like every day, it changes, it looks different, it's alive. It's like a pet almost, right? Okay, so by day 4, your kimchi is pretty much ready to eat. And so, let's taste it. Oh yes, That is that distinctive kimchi smell. It's sour, smells funky, but all in the best way. And of course, you'll know when you taste it. It has great texture, still like super crisp and crunchy, but it has this tang, this incredible tang. Kimchi is one of those things I always have on hand. It's like a pantry item for me. So one quick meal that I love to whip together is kimchi fried rice. Kimchi fried rice comes together in literally less than 10 minutes. I have leftover rice, which I feel like I always have on hand. Scallion whites and the greens. I'm gonna use the whites in my fried rice, and the greens I'm gonna use as a garnish. And then bacon. I love bacon in kimchi fried rice. Kimchi and bacon are a match made in heaven. Usually when I'm doing kimchi fried rice, it's late night, it's just for me. I'm like having a craving, and this is like the perfect thing to whip up. Let's start rendering the bacon. That takes a minute. And while the bacon is rendering, I'm gonna grab my kimchi. I don't even wanna get my board dirty. Sometimes kimchi, cleaning it and chopping it is a lot. So this is what I like to do. Just grab some shears. This is why shears are so handy in the kitchen, especially if you're on the go. Quick chop on the kimchi with my shears. Let's also fry our egg. Not fussy, just quick meal for myself. Bacon is going. It's like almost getting crispy at this point. My scallion whites. Okay, the bacon is almost getting crispy. You see that? Oh my gosh, it smells so good already. And then this is when the kimchi goes in. Yummy. Oh, as soon as the kimchi hits the pan, it smells insane. Yummy, yummy, yummy. The bacon is crispy. Okay, then my egg is done. I'm taking that off. And then my rice. And day-old rice is always best for fried rice. About a cup or two. When it comes to fried rice, I like love it so much. So I eat like a double portion. Now we're gonna season it. I love seasoning with a little bit of fish sauce. Little soy sauce, just a splash, nothing crazy. And then sesame oil. And then you're gonna make sure that all the lumps are gone just carefully with your spoon. And I'm doing this at low heat. And then as soon as everything looks good and like mixed really well, it's well incorporated, I'll turn up the heat slightly. And then that's when you're like kind of frying the rice. And of course, at this point, we wanna test for seasoning. It's hot. Oh my gosh. To me, this is like a memory. This is like reminds me of my sister. Like us as kids eating out of the pan. All right, that's done. My fried egg, just put it on top. I mean, at home, I just bring the whole pan over and I'm just like eating out of the pan. It's glorious, it's so fun. And it stays hot, right? Remember my scallion greens? I know we're shooting a cooking show and I should plate this all beautifully, but you're in my kitchen. And so we're just gonna eat it out of the pan. And I don't know, to me, that looks pretty beautiful. I would serve this to a guest. One thing I really love with kimchi fried rice is seaweed. I just like make like little wraps. This is the best. And of course, got it in here, the egg yolk. That's gonna be my favorite bite right there. It's the best 10-minute meal you'll ever have. I really want to hear from you. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm Esther, and this was Cooking with Choi. I hope you make some kimchi. See you next time.